Hi, I have been doing a lot of research lately on how to sex my bird without a DNA test, and even though it's taken months and months to find any real information, I have come up with a few things that I did not know before. If you take a really close look, and I'm sorry it's through the bars, you will see a female will have a white line down the center of its wings, or along the wing line, and it's really hard to see right there. Maybe you see how the wing is dark and then there's like white feathers that come down around the rim of the wing. That is one telltale sign that you have a female. We all know as well that a female will have a longer neck than a male, and a female will have a rounder head. And we can see Oscar stretching right there. Obviously, by the name, you can tell that we all thought Oscar was a male at first. But if you take a look, you might be able to see, again, the little white feathers that trim the wing, the rounded head, the long neck. Females will typically have a thinner body than males. Males' heads, as we know, are more squared off and flat, and their bodies are huskier. Oscar? Now, Oscar has been telling us for months. She used to call me bro, and I kept telling her I'm not a bro. I'm a girl. And then after that, she spent about a month asking about everybody in the house. Is that a bro or is that a girl? And after a month of doing her own research, Oscar then has decided and has been telling us flat out, I'm a girl. Every time someone refers to her as a boy, she will tell them, I'm a girl. And we all thought that was funny, so I did more extensive research to find out about the wing line. I already knew about the head and the neck and all that stuff. But one of the most telling parts of all is, if I can get her to turn around. Okay, so one of the other very telling signs of a female is that the wing feather, you can see right there. Now, it's hard to tell in this picture because she refuses to settle her wing. And this won't work if your bird has had clipped wings. It won't help you. Unfortunately for Oscar, whoever had her last, I've noticed, clipped her right wing, but did not clip her left wing. Now, the wing feather, if it goes all the way down to the bottom of the red feathers, you have a female. Now, you can't tell in this picture, but when she's standing normally, it does go down to the end of her red feathers. A male's feathers will typically only go halfway down to the bottom of their tail feathers. Oscar's not going to be cooperative on this one, though, and show us properly. But anyway, a male's wing feather will only go down halfway to the tail feather. The most telling sign of all, though, and there's a perfect shot for us, is that a female's red tail feathers on the underside are strictly red. They're just a beautiful bright red. A male's red tail feathers on the inside, the underside, will have darker streaks running through them. They won't be pure red. They will be like a grayish streak that runs through the tail feathers. So this is a few more ways to tell whether or not you have a bird who is male or female. I found it very interesting, and it certainly helped us. And it confirmed for Oscar as well, because she was very insistent that she was a girl. Wanted nothing to do with anybody telling her that she was a boy. When the girls are sitting in the living room, she will say, "Hey, girl." When the guys come in, she will now say, "Hey, bro." Now she does not mix up the two. She says them appropriately. She still does ask, and she will still comment whenever my granddaughter comes in or something. She'll say, "Oh, there's Bella. Bella's a girl." And she will let you know that she is aware of the gender of each person in the house. It took her, well, I'd say a month, maybe 2, of asking a lot of questions and finding out. But it just goes to show, you can see that wing feather, I'm sorry. You can see now how it goes a little bit to the end of the red feather. Having her one wing clipped is probably got a lot to do with why Oscar is so clumsy and falls in her cage so much. It's very sad, but I know it'll grow back. Yeah, not a cracker. No, I didn't give you a cracker. And I am not a cracker. She seems to like calling people a cracker these days. And it's not a racist thing. It's just that she likes the word cracker. And I would ask her if she was a silly cracker. Because she kept saying it all the time. Anyway, that brings us to the end. And I hope that is helpful to people. There just isn't enough information out there. And it was very hard to find some of the more obscure pieces of information on how to sex your bird without having a DNA test done. Thank you.